take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New York Jets. On the visiting sideline, there's Chiefs head man Andy Reid. His guys appear to have figured things out as of late, 4-2 over their last 6 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building. As they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Set to go now on a wet and rainy afternoon. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the former Tar Heel, their rookie quarterback from UNC.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
79,
He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Come on. Tap the 60.
They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So here are the Chiefs now under their veteran head coach, Andy Reid. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. This defense for the Jets, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking correct.
You talk about this Jets defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
A gain of 9 yards. First down,
Here we go.
Kansas City.
Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And Stroud now to throw. It's complete to Robinson. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. In motion right is Robinson. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Warren is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end and come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Jets offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. A beautiful fake. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. Bronco.
They'll look to throw. A dump off for Mason. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. The Jets at 9-4 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
19, 18. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll drop the throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th.
18, tight end.
They're going to look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Get it. Go.
Looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he is going to lose yardage here. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. 60 Mavericks.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Still second down.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Toss right side to Pacheco. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors 70. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and then sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go. Start. Let go.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Isaiah Pacheco with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8.
All right.
Stroud looking to throw. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing now is Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Stroud to throw it. Got his man. It's Warren. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A gain of 8 yards. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Daniel Whelan now. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The Jets offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco getting set for this next possession. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Now he's going to step up and run. His throw incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And that will be incomplete as well. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On the give, it's Warren. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Now they'll change things up. Stroud will throw it. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this one is incomplete. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports halftime report. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A handoff for Warren. It'll go as a gain of 10 on the Kansas City 1st down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Now run with Warren. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They'll find Gabriel Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's Warren. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
That good for 22 and a first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
14.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Jets first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Let's go now. Ready?
On third down, it's Pacheco. And shooting the tackle, and now some room. And he is going to have the Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Jets first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready? Ready.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Complete to Mooney on the slant. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Pacheco gets it up the gut. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Gain on the play leads to second and goal at the Chiefs' 7-yard line.
Back. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Back to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Let's go. Hup.
They'll try and run with Pacheco. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. And the Chiefs offense ready to go again. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running left, it's Warren. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Here's Stroud. Shifts past him at the 45. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Here we go.
Stroud. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here comes 2nd down. Stroud to throw it. Pass complete to Moore. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
So the Jets now down 17-14. A minute 35 to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. That's caught by Addison. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He's across midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10.
Ready? Stop low, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
He'll look to throw. That's complete to Mooney. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understand where they are on the field?
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
19. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
He's back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Back to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Ready?
4th down, 10 yards to go.
2. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs are likely going to win the football game. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake.